Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity! Let's build a stadium in Dvorak. Some people were saying, H.G. Bailey, the first stadium you build in a city is always going to be an open stadium, so unfortunately I can't really do anything with that right now. But maybe later on when I build some more stadiums, I could work with that. For now, let's just spend, well, what money I have left, or whatever I can here, with this commercial zone. This is the home 4x4 region there. And I want to hold on to at least $100 in order to build the next gift that I'll be getting soon. Otherwise, I think this will be good enough to get started there. In order to unlock the gift, you need to have at least 2,000 people in your town or city. You have to build a stadium and then wait 6 months in order to receive the gift for some reason. Seems kind of odd that they would put a time delay on a gift like that, but okay. But so far, so good with everything staying balanced here. And there we go, we get the zoo, our first special income gift. In addition to the land value it'll boost, it also provides some special income at the end of each year. So let's go right there, and what I want to do here eventually is get another donut chain up here with 2 gifts. Even though, yeah, it's in the corner of the city where you're not going to have a lot of land value, gifts enable me to be able to build residential and commercial zones where I otherwise had to build industrial zones in Freedom City. So the gifts really help open up the options for properly balancing the number of zones in your city. Wow, that Seatop's developing fast. Okay, then from here, let's see how the people are saying, or what they're saying about the city. Okay, well, a little bit of crime, though I would think that's mostly coming from the industrial sector. Yeah, we're fine over here. Okay, so for the next batch, let's see, I want 1 more residential and 1 more industrial, at least. Maybe I'll build a little more after that too, but we'll see. And I also want to have some more parks for developing my next C-top over here. So what I'm doing here is, with this 4x4 region, I'm going to leave a few tiles blank here, because I'm going to put some power lines there eventually to build another C-top. I might go for that right now, actually. Let's see what we got. Okay, I could build maybe 1 more of each. Yeah, that ought to be okay there. Let's start working on another C-top over here. So the way that or the order in which I'm building my C-tops is, well, obviously starting with the gifts, or the donut chain there, then go down here to build a few, then go back up and around here, which will be the center of the city by the time I get there, and they'll be able to take advantage of the land value in the middle there. Okay, and then over here, this is the 4x4 region for that commercial zone. I may build more parks, but let's see what else I can do here. I don't want to go any further south with my industrial zones yet because of the C-tops that I'm going to try and develop over here. So that's as far as I'm willing to go with that. Let's see, with everything else, I might be able to build 1 more residential zone, though that might... what is it? Yeah, that might lose demand on them. Why don't we build some more parks first, and then I'll see what I can do. Or actually, even better, now that I've got enough residential zone levels, my residential zones might be able to develop into a school or hospital. And if it happens, I would want to build another residential zone to compensate. But in this case, we didn't get them. So we're good to go. Okay, so let's get maybe one more over there. See how that goes. And if that, well, whatever happens to it is fine. I'll just build more parks. All right. I actually do want to get some schools and hospitals eventually in order to unlock some more gifts eventually. But for now, I'll take what I can get. Over here in this 4x4 region, I'm only putting a few parks over there because I'm going to put some more commercial zones over here eventually. But it could help the development of the seatop here eventually. I'm surprised I lost like a sliver of industrial demand there. Oh, might we get more R-tops? Not that I'm extraordinarily interested. Really, as far as R-top development goes, all I care about is what's around the gifts and developing my C-tops. Hooray! But yeah, any other residential zones in the area, I would just, if I can get an R-top, great. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make it happen like I'm doing with the commercial zones, eventually. But in any case, looking good there. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. I'm a little concerned about my population density here. That might be increasing crime. But let me see how we're doing here for now. Okay, so it's getting up there a little bit, but not, like, I'm only worried about it if it starts getting into the yellow. We're not there yet, but eventually we will. Okay, so let's see, I need 2 residential. Let's see, 1 more commercial and 2 industrial. Yeah, we should have more than enough money to do that. Okay, so why don't we go over here, get a couple of those going. I'm just thinking if I'll need a valid destination around here with a police department, which I want to put right here eventually. But I think I'll leave that alone for now. Let's see what I can do here first and go from there. So yeah, the 4x4 region for the new commercial zone right there. Just keep that filled up. And I only want to put a little bit of parks over there, or snow, really. But I'm going to be putting some commercial zones here eventually. Okay, so let's get 2 of these. And it should be good enough to get the job done. Okay, so 2, 1, and 2. Let's see how these residential zones do first. And then I'll think about building even more parks. Or getting our tops going. Hey, we got our first hospital. That's actually a really good place for that to spawn. Because what could have happened is if I had a residential zone developing instead there, and then I had a hospital in this spot, the residential zone would be cut off from everything else, and it wouldn't develop like past level 1 because I wouldn't have the population density to make that happen. But I did have the population density to make another R-top. Very nice. Okay, so I'm thinking if I want to build another residential zone now that I got the hospital there. Let me see what the numbers say. It's all about the numbers. Well, I could use some more, another residential zone, but I think I'm going to leave that alone and just deal with parks. Get a whole bunch more to get this one to develop into a high-class commercial zone. And I think I'll just leave the rest alone there. I've got the zone balance going pretty good right now. Maybe I'll build another residential zone, but that's about all that I'm really thinking about. Otherwise, we'll just fast forward until we get some more tops developing. I actually didn't expect to get some R tops developing there. Alright, there we go. We got this one upgraded to the high class, so we'll be able to get another C top there. So what I want to do eventually here is build a C top up here and get another one going down here so I don't have to wait around for one C top at a time to develop. But we'll see. Oh, I might actually get another R top over there. I didn't expect that to happen because I was expecting to get like schools and hospitals going. But not yet. Not yet. I might actually just want to wait until this R top finishes, if it's going to anyway. I mean, I wasn't going to go out of my way for it, but now that it's almost there, I might as well wait on that. Although I did lose a little bit of industrial demand because I didn't build another residential zone. But I'm okay with that for right now. Okay, let's see how crime is doing around here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to build a police department soon. But how about we just wait for that R top to finish there, and then I'll start building in the area. Because I got all that natural forest there anyway. I might as well just leave it alone. And getting these R tops might help with the industrial zone demand going. So why don't we get these tops going first? Or we could get a flood! Somewhere completely irrelevant to where I was. But yeah, floods will happen anywhere you have coastline like this. In order to prevent that, you could just demolish the coastline or build parks there or whatever, but I didn't feel the need to go out of my way to do that because I'm so far away from the rest of the city that, yeah, I'm not even worried about that. Or I'm not even close to the water. It'll never get over here, probably. But for now, yeah, you see industrial demand is coming back because of the R-top that I got that I didn't take into account with my calculations there. But it would be nice if one of these tops could get developing anywhere. Yeah, time is moving. Nothing's happening. Kind of reminds me of a song. Can't put my finger on it. Okay, well, we got one level. But eventually, I could also put a police department over here if this population density is getting to be a bit much. I'm surprised it's not developing, though, over here at all. I'm trying to get some taps or a fire! Uh-oh. Well, good thing I got that fire department over there. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, so on the left side there, it could destroy that R-top. That would be really, really bad. Normally, I would just demolish it and... let the fire department try to isolate it. But at this point, I've got that R-top there. I would really rather not have to go out of my way to put it out. Alright, there we go. The fire department is paying for itself already. And these tiles will eventually get fixed sooner or later. But, okay. Well, I didn't get any new tops. But at least we got the fires put out quickly there. Okay, so... yeah, nothing's happening with those residential zones. Maybe I need a little more land value to get something going around there. Yeah, maybe get a little more over there. Although I am getting a lot of money now that I would like to spend. So, one of you guys, there you go. Okay. So we got the R-top. That'll help with the diminishing industrial demand. Okay, so at this point, now I'm more free to do, well, whatever I want. Okay, so Yeah, 16, 8, and 12 is usually what I like to go for. Though at this point with our top, I think I'll just stick with 15 there. So let's see, I could, well, yeah, build another top. I'm thinking if I want to go over here or down here. I have more tops to build up here, but that might interfere with the land value of this one. I think we'll be okay, though, if I do that. So why don't we just, yeah, move along, then. Okay, so I would like to have, well, let me see how, well, yeah, I need to build a police department first. I just didn't want to build it earlier because it would have interfered with this our top forming there. Okay, so with those new R-tops, so I think I can go up to 20 residential zones, maybe even 19. No, 20 is good. Okay, so I would need 5 more to make that happen. Let's see, I'm going to build 4 for now, see what turns into schools and hospitals, and go from there. Build a little more. I'm going to build over here, and the relevant 4x4 region is right there. So let's see, I'm not going to fill in everything with parks here, because I'm going to put another commercial zone here to build a C-top eventually. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, if I put a rail maybe up here. I'm just thinking with that. Yeah, that ought to be fine. Put one down there. And that should be fine. Okay, and then with industrial zones, let's get 3 more of those going, along with the rails. Yeah, I generally like building additions to my city with, like, chunks at a time, rather than doing it, like, one by one, like you would have to do in hard difficulty. But this difficulty is not that problematic. Okay, let's get a little more there. Okay, then I could build a little more park over here, but I don't want to go too far with that. Okay, so we got those. Everything is connected. Oh, do I need another police department other than the one I just built there? Yeah, I'm gonna need one over here eventually. So I'll save my money for that. I would put it right here, but I want to wait for the C-top to finish developing. So let's keep an eye on that and the residential zones over there. See what turns into schools or hospitals. I like keeping a little bit of a cash reserve in the event something unexpected happens, like a fire. How are we doing there? Okay, yeah, those R-tops are going to take a little while to repair themselves. Okay, so I could build 2 more residential zones. So let me see what I can do with that. So I want to build the residential zones close to other residential zones. So like this one I would be concerned about because it's kind of isolated. It's not adjacent to a residential zone now, so that might have trouble developing there. How about we put a couple in the middle there? Hopefully this one won't turn into a school. I mean, I want a school, but, you know, use the bottom one. Unfortunately, it's purely random. I have no control over that. But, okay, get those going. And then wait for a C-top to happen there eventually. Okay, good. Very nice. And then let's build another residential zone to take the place of the school. And I could get another school. Schools are actually more valuable than hospitals, but hospitals have priority over being developed first in the code. Schools are useful not just for some gifts along with the hospitals, but also gifts exclusive to the schools there. I'm thinking if I could do anything to increase the land value for the Seaport that's taking forever to finish developing there. Looks like I lost a little bit of residential demand. Keep an eye on that. Maybe next year I could take another look at the land value. But otherwise, I think we're looking good here. Whoop, no, I want to get some more going here. Okay, so let's see, with this one. Okay, so I could get a little more land value with these two tiles out of the way. I can't do anything about this one, though. I need that one to have something, transit next to this one. Maybe I could move the power lines out of the way a little bit. I think I'd rather leave that there, though. I don't want to interfere with this Seaport developing, which is going to be the next one that I'm going to build anyway. Okay, so from here, let's see, I could go 3 more residential, I think. Maybe 2 with the Seaports that I've been getting here. Let's see that. Yeah, why don't we go with 2 more residential. And then 1 commercial and 2 industrial. We should have more than enough for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Let's get this one first. And 1 more there. And we've got the police departments for valid destinations. I wonder if the crime is affecting the development of the Seaport there. Actually, you know what? I could just build the police department here. That won't interfere with the land value of the left zone, which is the only one that actually matters. Okay, so 2. Then let's go. Oh, not industrial, commercial. Let's get 1 there. Okay, and this 4x4 region would be like that. Unfortunately, no matter what I do, I'm going to need a rail in its own 4x4 region. Because if I put it over here, then that would reduce this land value for the left commercial zone that I'm going to put there eventually. And then I only want to go up to 17 industrial zones. That'll bring, if they all fully develop, that'll bring me up to 68 industrial zone levels. And if you hit 70, that triggers the zone level check for a seaport. And I don't have nearly enough money to build one of those yet. So I'll stick with this and go from there. Keep an eye on the residential zones for schools or hospitals. Hopefully, if I do get one, it'll only be 1, and hopefully the school. Okay, we can take another hospital. Do I even have the levels for that? What do we got? Let's see. Okay, so we've got 7 are tops. So that's 14 times, what is it, 6, 84, plus 10. Oh yeah, we've got more than enough to get a 3rd hospital. I have over 96 residential levels. So that's why, yeah, I can get a 3rd hospital before some schools. I actually could really use some schools any day now. Ah, there we go. We got the C-top immediately after, yeah, getting the police department there. Hooray! Okay, why don't we, yeah, build some more parks. And let's see, how's the residential zone? Okay, we can go with that. I would actually like to build another residential zone, but that would require a lot more rails. And not to mention, I don't have a valid destination over here. So, I could go without a valid destination for now and wait until next year, although my residential zone demand is dropping a bit there. So, yeah, why don't we reduce taxes just a little bit and, yeah, leave the residential zones alone. Okay, looks like we got enough land value to help out the commercial zone down there. Doing good over here. And, yeah, industrial zones are fine. Eventually, I will put a police department here, just not right now. For now, I want to focus on these commercial zones. So, once my residential demand recovers, then I'll probably, well, get another Seaport. Unfortunately now, I can't really build more commercial zones because that would imbalance the zone demand there. So, yeah, why don't we just wait until next year? Man, those, our tops are taking a while to repair themselves. I forget exactly how that works. Okay, why don't we get up to 7% on taxes? Wait a little while, and then maybe I'll build the next residential zone. And I also want to build... Oh, no, we lost commercial demand now. Yeah, I gotta keep a sharp eye on all of that. Getting out of hand. Now, I don't want to build the residential zone here, or at least by itself, because it's not next to anything else. And I wouldn't have the population density. But, okay, let's see how crime is doing now. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Okay, so, yeah, let's take a moment here. I want to build another police department, purely for the valid destination. So let's see, this high. Okay, that should be good. Get everything connected here. Okay, so for this one, I would want to put it here or here. Probably there. Yeah, let's go with that one. And if it turns into a school, then I'll build one down here. Getting a school would be really nice at this point. That would get me another gift. Otherwise, though, yeah, most of my other zones are fully developed. So let's wait a little bit on the residential zones. And get a police headquarters for building 6 police departments. I don't think I want to build this one right now, though. Yeah, let's wait on that. Because I would have to pay to, fund it and everything. So, I will build it eventually, just not right now. Oh, we got another school! So, when you have any combination of 6 hospitals or schools, then yeah, it could be like 4 and 2 or 3 and 3 like I have now, and we get an amusement park or casino. Now, in a full city like this, I prefer to go with the amusement park, even though it only generates $200 of special income compared to $300 from the casino, because the casino increases crime all over your city by 1, and the city is going to be much bigger, so that'll have a much greater impact than it would like in the practice island there. Okay, so for the amusement park at least, let's see, why don't we go up here? Let's see. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, nice little jingle when you build one of those. And I should be getting another gift coming here. Or coming up here. Yeah, let's wait a moment to let it happen. So yeah, for getting up to 3 schools, you get a library. And you can also get another library for getting up to 6 and 9 schools as well. And it does provide I think it provides $100 a year of special income. So let's see, from here, let's see, I think that's where I want to put it. Let's double check. Okay, yeah, that ought to be good there, even with the other gift over here. And the police headquarters, I would put up above here. I'm going to leave it alone for now, but I might change my mind. But otherwise, yeah, everything is developing, well, better than expected. But can we save up enough money to build a seaport? Find out next time on Let's Play SimCity. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.